This cable and this cable may look extremely similar, but they are very different. And not only are the cables themselves different, but what they carry is very, very different. This is an instrument cable. It carries low wattage signals from an instrument to an amplifier input. This is a speaker cable. It carries high wattage audio signals from your amplifier to your speaker. This is a guitar amp head, and while this one is small, it has the exact same properties as the larger heads. So you can see it has an input there, and that is where you would plug this cable in. On the back, you have an output, and that is where you would plug this cable in. So now if I take a guitar and a speaker cabinet, and I plug the guitar directly into the speaker cabinet, do we think that's gonna work? Of course it doesn't, because this is an unamplified signal. However, if we take the low wattage signal from our guitar, we plug it into the amplifier head, and then we take the high wattage signal coming out of the amplifier head, and we plug it into the speaker. Now, some small amplifiers like this have a speaker out jack on the back. So if I took that speaker out jack and I plugged it into this cable and plugged it into the input of my amplifier and then plugged the output of the amplifier into the speaker, do we think this would work? Well, I'm not dumb enough to try it, because I'll tell you right now, it's gonna break something. So then why, in the 1960s, did manufacturers decide to use 1/4 inch for input and 1/4 inch for output? I have no idea. So I get this question a lot, seems to be a major source of confusion. Some combo amplifiers will have a speaker out jack and an amplifier in jack on the same amp. And that means you can plug this jack into a speaker cabinet like this and turn this into a head. Or you can plug the other jack into a head like this and turn this into a cabinet. The questions that I get is where people say, can't I just plug this into my mixing board to use it as a direct out? Or can't I just plug my effects between these two jacks to make it an effects loop? And no, you cannot, because those are low wattage signals. And this jack are expecting high wattage signals. Anyway, I wanted to clarify all that because I get a ton of questions about that. And if you hook those up wrong, you could damage some of your equipment.